Alrighty, guys, I went 4-1 in my 5 personal sports bets on my website yesterday. Of course, that site is patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do on my site and what I do on this free video here. Well, what I do here on this video is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on this video on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my NBA video here today for Tuesday, January 3rd, 2022. My name is Brock Page, and I've been doing sports picks for free on YouTube since 2016. Once again, guys, I also sell my personal plays at patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to access every single personal play, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days, you may want to think about signing up for my board member package on that site. It's an all-inclusive membership for the next 30 days, gives you full access to all of my content on that site. It actually works out to be just $1.66 a day if you sign up here today. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Celtics squaring off against the Thunder, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. Boston's the 9-point favorite, totals 235.5. And even though I do hate this number on the road here, the Celtics have been solid away from Beantown. They're 11-6 as the road team. They're also in the top 5 in points per contest away from home. Jason Tatum's averaging over 30.5 points a night, along with 8 boards, 4 assists. Meanwhile, Malcolm Brogdon's drilling over 42% of his three-pointers. Now they're facing a Thunder team who dropped 3 out of their last 4, and they've actually struggled on defense at the Paycom Center. They're allowing 116 points a game in their own building this year, and they're also grabbing fewer defensive rebounds at home than any other team in the league except for one. Now, injury-wise, Pokusevski and Robinson Earl are still out for OKC. Deng is still also inactive. Meanwhile, for Boston on the other side, Robert Williams is day-to-day for them. Gallinari's still out as well. When it comes to the total, the Celtics saw overs against the likes of Denver, Milwaukee, and Minnesota. Meanwhile, OKC's 12-7 to the over in their own arena. I'm going to lean toward Boston -9 over 235.5. Next game, it is going to be Wizards-Bucks, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. Milwaukee's -7.5, totals 226. And even though Bradley Beal's battling a hammy injury for the Wizards, Washington's been an absolute covering machine recently. They're 7-1 against the spread in their last 8. They've done a real nice job playing defense on the road. The Wizards actually have one of the lower defensive field goal percentages on the road in the Eastern Conference. And in addition to that, they're also in the top 10 in the entire NBA in defensive rebounding. Now, Kristaps Porzingis, he's averaging nearly double-digit rebounds a night. He's also scoring over 22 points a game. So if Beal sits out, Porzingis is going to be the highest scorer in the starting lineup here today. Meanwhile, teammate Kyle Kuzma, he's right behind him. He's getting 21 points a game himself. Now, they're facing a Bucks team on the other side who lost 5 out of their last 6. And they really don't shoot the ball all that well, at least not yet. These guys have one of the lower field goal percentages in the Eastern Conference. They're also in the bottom 5 in the entire league in shooting from the foul line. Now, injury-wise, Giannis, Holiday, and Hill, they're actually on the injury report right now. So keep an eye on their statuses by tip-off. Of course, Chris Middleton, he's also still out with a knee. Now, for Washington on the other side here, Gibson and Beal are questionable for them. When it comes to the total, the Wizards have gone 14-7 to the under in their travels. Meanwhile, Milwaukee saw unders against the likes of Brooklyn, Utah, and this very Washington team. I'm going to lean toward the Wizards, +7.5, under 226. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. Very short, modified slate here tonight. But this next and final game, that is going to be Kings, Jazz, 9 o'clock East. Utah's the 2-point favorite at home, totals 242. And even though the Jazz are in a bit of a slump here, they do play their best basketball in Salt Lake. They're 12-6 straight up in their own building, and they're scoring 122 points a game there. Lauri Markkanen's averaging over 23.5 points a night, along with 8 boards. Markkanen's also drilling over 43% of his attempts from three-land. Jordan Clarkson, he's also averaging 20.5 points a night himself. And even though this is a real short number, you got to consider the fact that Sacramento failed to cover in their last 5 straight. Now, the Kings have also got themselves a losing record on the road, and they really struggle guarding the field goal. These guys are actually at the bottom 3 in the league in defensive field goal percentage. Now, injury-wise, the Kings are relatively healthy at the moment. No significant inactives right now to report to you. Meanwhile, for Utah on the other side, Colin Sexton's still out with that hammy. Now, when it comes to the total, Utah went 70% to the over in their last 10. Meanwhile, Sacramento saw overs recently with the likes of the Lakers, Charlotte, and this very Utah team. I'm going to lean toward the Jazz, -2 over 242. And with that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. I'm going to lean toward Boston, -9 over 235.5. Wizards, +7.5 under 226. With my next and final free pick, I'm going to lean toward Utah, -2 over 242. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. Now, if you guys do end up getting a membership on patreon.com/BrockPage, you're going to get access to that content for the next 30 days if you sign up here today. And of course, as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of the cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. So that's why I say the board member package is an all-inclusive membership. It's our most expensive packages. Let's try that again. It's our most expensive package, but it includes every other membership with your purchase. So you get access to every single bet every single day for the next 30 days. But even if you were to buy one of the lower packages, like say you were going to buy the NBA package, okay? All the cheaper memberships underneath the NBA package, they're going to be included with your purchase. So, you know, that's just kind of the way it works. Very good value. Like I said earlier, if you get the board member package, you sign up here today, works out to be just $1.66 a day. Certainly great value. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, guys, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.